Well, hello everyone. I am finally coming with my long-awaited natural hair secrets tutorial, okay? Or more so like tips video, you know what I mean? Yes. I know you guys have been dying to see what me and Bear's natural hair growth secrets are. Okay, well, more like my hair growth secrets. Well, I mean, Bear, you're kind of bald. I don't want to say you're bald because I mean you do have some length. It's more so you've been in the TWA phase for so long. I really don't think they're looking for advice from you. Well, hey, this is part of the tips. So if you guys have been following me on Instagram at Chaz is Awesome, shameless plug, okay? I've been posting a poop ton of fro pics, like with my kinky fro poofed out to the max. I even have a video on here about how I get my fro so big. But a lot of you guys left a lot of comments on those posts and on that video asking me what are my tips to getting out of the TWA phase. Because I know it seems like I was just in the TWA phase like yesterday. And then all of a sudden, poof, I have this big, huge like cotton ball swab on my head. So with that being said, let me give you my top 2 tips that I am doing all year round, that I do all the time, that I absolutely love, and that my fro absolutely loves, okay? Now this video is in collaboration with Yolissa Hair because I wanted to come to you guys with a slayed high quality wig at inexpensive prices. I especially like this wig for those of you natural girls who have the straightening bug. I have a lot of friends, I have a lot of, subscribers that are continuously straightening their hair because I don't know, some of you guys are just addicted to straightening your hair to see what the length is, to get a certain hairstyle. Like whatever the cause may be, I guarantee you're going to get heat damage from it. So if you have that super duper bug of straightening your hair, just buy a straight wig. Like literally just do that because you're going to set back your hair growth process by straightening your hair and receiving heat damage, okay? Trust me, trust your girl. Tip number 1. Moisturization. You can find this tip in every single natural hair video about how to get long hair, okay? You can find this tip everywhere. I feel like it is the biggest underrated tip on YouTube and just out there in the general knowledge of hair growth. A lot of people equate hair growth with supplements and outside external things that you need to buy to put on your hair or in your body in order to make your hair grow. And a lot of times, I would say about 7 times out of 10, it is a lot to do with how you moisturize your hair. I notice I be checking for y'all in the comments. I be checking. A lot of the people who ask me, how do I get my hair long, are the same people who tend to regularly comment about not knowing how to moisturize their hair. So if you are someone who is struggling with moisturizing your hair and you're trying to figure out why your hair is not growing, that might be a very big contributor to your problem. Now my next tip is protective styles. Yes, tip number 2, protective styles, hence the wig, okay? Underneath this wig, I am rocking 2 braids. It's just who I am. It's my go-to hairstyle. Those are really my 2 major keys, but it's not really knowing the 2 major keys, it's getting in depth with the major keys that's really going to help you on your growth journey, okay? So this video is dedicated to those 2 tips, so let's go ahead and get in depth. Now what I actually want to talk about is my schedule, okay? Don't worry, the moisturization and protective styles is going to link up when I explain to you what my wash schedule is, okay? And it is a month-long schedule, but don't worry, we're going to break it down week by week. Now week 1 is where I usually throw in my favorite style. My favorite style in general, not even just my favorite protective style, is 2 braids. I love the goddess look. I love how it frames my face. If you're curious as to what I am talking about and you want your own little separate video for my favorite hairstyle, I already have that filmed. I'll link that like over here or over here, wherever that little eye pop-up is. Now on week 1, the first day is usually my wash day, where I am full on washing my hair. I may deep condition. I'm not really a big deep conditioner, but that day is going to be the day that you're going to want to do all of that stuff, where you're going to spend, an hour or so really prepping, priming and loving your locks. Now on that wash day, I spend a lot of time washing my natural hair. So typically I get pretty lazy and I want to put in a protective style so I don't have to worry about it the next day. So that could range from anything between twists, braids, cornrows, however you're feeling. That's pretty much the day to get that installed. Now usually my go-to hairstyle is 2 braids, so I will rock those 2 braids for an entire week. Now if I want to touch up on moisture, I might spritz my hair with a little water and then go in with some black castor oil and just run it through. But usually for me, braids retain a lot of moisture for me, so I really don't have to touch up on it until the second week. The second week, maybe even a day before the official second week, is definitely a re-moisture day where I need to take my braids down and go ahead and add in some moisture. So when I go to re-moisturize, I will go ahead and wet the hair up a little bit just because it is stiff from the braids, and since I'm needing to re-moisturize, you kind of got to throw a little water in there. I mean, H2O is everything when it comes to these kinks. So I will throw in some water to really break down the hair and soften it up. Then I'll go in with a moisture milk. Now I'm not a fan of leave-in conditioners just because my hair texture is type 4, it is kinky, it is thick, and it is low porosity. So in theory, you kind of feel like you want to dump a whole bunch of products into your coarse, kinky hair. But if you have low porosity, all that will do is muddy up your hair. And muddying up your hair with products doesn't always mean that you're actually moisturizing. You might just be over moisturizing and muddying up your hair, and your hair isn't soaking any of that up. But nonetheless, I will go in with my moisture milk. Then I will seal that in with my black castor oil and then re-braid my hair back up. Now once I do that, I'm not really looking to wear my braids again just because I've already worn them for a week, so I'm kind of looking for a hairstyle change. Now that is where I will come in with this wig, okay? I love wigs just because they protect your hair in every single way possible. Wigs protect me from my hair because I'm a very self-destructive person when it comes to my hair. I love to cut, I love to color, I love to break hair off. I'm just a savage, okay? So when it comes to wigs, they really save me from my own hair. Also, since you're wearing a wig, it also protects your hair from the heat, or aka the sun. Just like our skin needs protection from the sun, our hair is even a lot more delicate than that. So of course it needs protection from the sun every now and again. So when I'm out and about and I know I'm going to be out for like a long time in the hot sun, and I just moisturize my hair, I will throw on a wig because a lot of times the sun can suck up a lot of your moisture. Usually their natural hair oils will fall straight down their hair shaft and kind of protect their hair. Whereas kinky ladies, since we have so much curlage going on and so much kinkage going on, and usually our hair grows up instead of straight down, we don't really get our natural hair oils coating the rest of our hair for protection. So usually we have to take that extra step, which is why I really rock hard with my wigs. Now, honestly, I have plenty of different wigs, but I've really been gravitating towards this Yolissa Hair. I did a review on it before. I will link it somewhere in this video, so keep your eyeballs open. However, I was super surprised because this Yolissa Hair is of top-notch quality. Honestly, a lot better than some of my other more expensive wigs. Like literally, I have only straightened this hair once. I could go back in and, re-straighten it to get rid of some of the frizzies, but honestly, I don't even need to. Like, that's how awesome this hair is. And it only ran for about $170 something. Now on the third week, I will go ahead and pick out my hair. I will wear my massive fro anywhere from 3 days to maybe 7 days. It really just depends on my hair. If I have a lot of product build up, it really just depends on everything, like every single factor, okay? And with doing this 3-week schedule regularly, a lot of times I will get down to, my third week and pick out my fro and surprise myself with how long my hair is. During that 3-week period, I'm not paying attention to how long my hair is. I'm not, keeping my hands in my hair. I'm not adding any extra breakage. I'm just moisturizing it and going on about my life. So the new growth that I do receive is always astounding, and it's always so much fun to, 2 months later, not even noticing it, and then all of a sudden, bam, get hit with all this growth. For example, that video I did where, how I got the massive fro, that video, oh my gosh. I got down to the 3rd week and picked out my hair and saw how much growth I had, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to film a video on this. That was the first time I was seeing my growth. Now, I went on to refilm that video 3-4 more times because I had so many technical issues, but for the gist of it, that was the first time I was playing with that length. So I'm telling you, these tips that I'm giving you, they're only 2, and I have a lot more tips to give, but these are my biggest tips, okay? I know a lot of people frown upon wigs. I don't understand why, because it is the main thing that I use to get growth. I am not someone who is going to color my own hair. I'm not going to cut my own hair unless I want, a shaved look or something, or a fade. But I'm not going to do all that stuff to my hair, not my precious locks. But I will go out and purchase a wig and do everything in a third that I want to do to her. But not to my hair. Nuh-uh. You ain't going to see me break my hair off. Alright, so like I said, if any of you are curious about this Yolissa Hair, I'm going to leave all of her stats in the description box below. So definitely give this video a thumbs up. Click that subscribe button if you're new. I mean, come on. You already made it to the end of this video. You got to kind of like me. So just click that subscribe button and thumbs up this video. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Peace out.